You are listening to House of Giants podcast.
Okay, let me tell my trouble some.
That's it, yo.
Growing up, we be trouble. So, me and bro, being trouble, we ain't want to go to school. We of course, everybody love learning. Everybody love learning, but sometimes it get too much repetition, too much goddamn teacher talking about, hey, blase, blase, raise your hand. I ain't trying to go there. So what happened was we skipped school.
I'm going to throw a little 2 cents in there right there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to school. And I'm not going to go as far as say, like, I never wanted to go to school or anything like that. But some schools was just not worth going. It was, like, horrible. I remember times, like hiding under the bed to not go to fucking school. Like, it's silly as hell. Like, your alarm clock is 7 in the morning, but you hiding in the bed at 6 by 6. Your mom's coming in there like, yo, it's time to go to school. I know you under the bed. And, it sounds silly as hell to be hiding in the bed. But I'm talking about a school where it's lockdown. And you probably don't even really understand that term because lockdown sounds like some prison stuff. But niggas used to go to a school where they would lock down the halls. Like, it is a fire hazard. Like, they would put chains down the halls where you just locked in there. So if the school were to burn down, you would burn in that bitch. Like, straight up.
Facts.
Let
me say this.
Let's say it.
Mama, you raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. I remember, you know what? The disappointment in our mom's face too many times. See, as an adult and going back in the memory, I can see it. But getting sent to alternative school, getting sent to YDC, being kicked out and expelled from so many schools, and our mom defending us to like the T, running around in the fucking school with ounces on us, trying to like dodge the police.
Yeah.
And our mom just want the best for us. So, mama, I'm a gangster. You raised a survivor. Painting pictures. Sorry, mama. You don't know?
Why are you talking about that? I remember that time this dude was supposed to buy some weed off of...
Yeah.
Supposed to buy some weed, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. And this nigga was fronting forever. Like, yo, son, I'm going to get that shit off you. And niggas kept bringing that shit to school. You kept flexing. And finally, the nigga came up there with like with the money, like 100 some change, whatever, whatever. And, I took the 100 some change and I never gave him his weed.
Facts.
Never gave him his weed.
Did he deserve it?
Fuck no, man. This nigga was bullshitting forever, yo. For
He's
real.
a buster.
Yeah, straight up. He was a straight buster. Fuck out of here.
Hey, you know what? I remember one time, right? Mama wanted goddamn niggas to be in school, right? Niggas had to be about 11, 12, 13. So, mind you, niggas had a cell phone. Shit, niggas popping. Cell phone ringing. Niggas in the streets getting that bread. So, niggas in Georgia. I end up calling up Mom Dukes like, yo. She like, yo, where you at? Blase, blase. I'm like, yeah, I'm in New York right now. She like, what? You in New York? I'm like, yeah, I'm at the Chinese Connect. I'm about to goddamn buy a whole bunch of jerseys, purses. We about to go in.
Yeah.
Of course, mom, again, troublesome child, was disappointed because we was out here. We had to get it. What else can a nigga do?
I feel like the rule was, unfortunately, like it was hard, raising kids as a single parent. But I feel like our mom's main rule was as long as you made it to school, like niggas could be in fucking Alaska on Sunday. As long as you make it to school on Monday, it didn't matter.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter.
And you know what? I think the same way, and I think, working 3 jobs as a mother, as a single parent, of course, it's 7 kids, you're going to have troublesome kids. You're going to have that. And at times, when you're a parent, you got to love your children unconditionally,
Yeah.
So when niggas when the mama come pick us up and we've been in a raid, and, I remember my mom came picked us up.
That was hilarious.
We had a little drug spot. We knew it was a drug spot, but we didn't understand the scope of the drug spot. Well, I can't remember, but we was young.
To be learned.
We was
Never
young as
chill
a
at the trap
motherfucker.
house. Don't ever chill at a trap house.
If that's not your trap house, bro, you don't got no reason.
Nigga, your trap house or not, don't fucking chill at the goddamn trap house, yo.
Get some little niggas to goddamn do the work over there, cuz.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But mama came over there, the police had us hemmed up. Not really hemmed up, fuck them police. But they had us, but they couldn't do none because we was underage minors. So when we had to call, mama like, yeah, call up this number right here. Mom Deuce came, first thing she do, Paraka. I don't know who she punched first.
No, she punched you in the face. You were talking cash shit to the police officers. Like, they had us hemmed up, but because we were minors, they could do but so much. And you was talking cash shit. And on your way out the door, you were talking the shit. And as soon as the front door opened up, you were talking your shit. You like turn around, and the fist just came through out of nowhere, busted shit. And you know what's funny? We always used to fight about who get in the front seat that day because because I'm the older brother, I had to get in the front seat.
Facts.
And I got punched in the face or in the mouth with all them rings.
So you got punched. You didn't get punched at the trap house? You got punched when we got in the car?
Yes, indeed, because perhaps.
So why the hell you hit me first at the trap house?
You was talking cash shit, yo. For real. You was talking mad shit. That's why.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what the crazy thing is about it? Troublesome, again. So the stories about troublesome children. So Mom Dukes had 5 kids. So we all been troublesome. Like it been hella time where she had to come pull up to the fucking jail or the fucking a raid at a trap house.
It was mad times where we had to be creative on how to get money because, as you say, we were troublesome kids raised by one person who just didn't have the money. You just had the money to pay for bills and stuff like that. You remember that time where we did the Christmas, what was it called? You sat there and you went on the goddamn, what's it called? The Microsoft Word, and you printed up a goddamn sheet to make it look like we was working with the Christmas Children's Trust Fund. Yeah. And all of our friends were making fun of us because we were walking around with a goddamn cardboard box.
Yes.
Like, son, that's not popping.
And dollar teddy bears from the dollar store.
It was not cool. Like, niggas was making fun of us. Like, yo, son, you walking around with a cardboard box, you looking mad broke. Yo, what you doing over there?
Facts.
But
they was getting money from their mamas.
They was getting money from their mamas.
But guess what?
At the end of the day,
we came back. What happened?
We came back with that money.
We came back with that guapo.
We definitely had some money. You know,
see, they had little nicks. They had little $5 nicks from their mamas. Little $10 dimes. After we came back with a cardboard box, boy, we had goddamn O's, boy. We had hella shit, boy. We had, you know what? I remember when our pops came back around real quick. See, the nigga left. The man, I ain't gonna say nigga. The man left because I don't want to respect Mom Dukes or Pop Dukes. So the man left. He left us. We was young. I can't remember when. But when he came back, it's about 13, something like that. But when the nigga, excuse me again. When that person came back, yo, that dude had hella fucking alcohol in a closet.
I remember that.
Yo, dude, you know, you remember the mountain bikes? The mountain bikes, right? Yeah. They used to have like a freaking a squeegee bottle that you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
You took that shit to school and shit.
Bro.
You got lit in middle school.
Bro, I put hella all the liquor that he had in that bitch. Poured that bitch in there.
That's some definitely memories. It reminded me the time I had got in trouble in school, and you know I found out the secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the secret was you could be, when you get in trouble, they put you in, what do they call that shit? ISS. ISS. Like, the secret is you get 3 days ISS. You could be sitting in there carving your name on a wall or on a desk, which, you know, if any niggas came behind me, you see my name down there. Ski-you. It was my name.
Hold on, give a round of applause for Ski.
It wasn't my name, but whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My name was carved in there. But the fucking secret was they send you 3 days ISS. You do something else and you end up getting suspended for 3 days. So it's a choice. Do you want to sit in ISS carving your name on a goddamn wall with a whole bunch of assholes and shit like that? Or do something extra and just be out of school for 3 days? You know what I mean? So You know what I mean? Niggas was out of school for 3 days and stuff like that.
Facts.
You remember that time we was like on ISS and we broke inside that house?
yeah. It was cold outside.
It was cold.
It was cold, boy. And we started that fire inside the house because we had to get it warm.
We broke inside the house. We bust all the windows. We just
Facts.
bust all the windows. We got some other niggas in the neighborhood to come out there too and stuff like
Some
that.
shorties. I think
Son,
you had a shorty right there. I was
I had my
young.
shorty-
I didn't even know
I had
nothing
my shorty.
about
My shorty came.
women
She,
and stuff.
she broke in there. Her and her brother, they broke in there. You know what I'm saying? We just ran up in that house. We fucked it up and we lit that shit on fire. That shit was real as hell, yo. It was fun.
It was.
We
Hey,
did a whole lot, yo. It was OD.
man, we was trying to get away, bro. I was running. And I was
You getting
running
deeper
fast.
in there. You getting deeper in there.
Yeah.
deeper in
I ain't gonna
there.
lie, we was hopping fences.
So just to give a little more background, so we broke inside the house when I was on ISS. It's a long story.
Oh, that's why we skipped that day?
You
'Cause you
were,
was
yeah, you skipped. I didn't skip. I was suspended.
Well, I thought, okay, that's why
I was suspended.
that's why I skipped that
and
day.
You skipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we broke inside the house and we lit it on fire. We did all that hot boy, young boy shit. I think I was like 13, 14.
troublesomes.
You was like 12, 13. And niggas called the police.
Facts.
And niggas was running and shit like that, yo.
The
And,
police
like,
was slow as fuck.
they were slow as hell, but they caught you.
Chill.
Son.
they called me. They
Caught you, yo.
They
Niggas
did.
was jumping over fences and stuff like that. Yeah, that shit was crazy, yo.
You know why they called me?
Wow.
Because when we both jumped over that fence,
Jumped over the fence.
I don't know if you stayed and I jumped or you jumped and I stayed.
You ran in the front, and I seen you like we jumped over fences. We were in backyards, and at some point you were running like in the front, and we were running parallel. And I'm like jumping over fences, running through backyards. And I'm seeing you running in the sidewalk, and I'm like, yo, son, yo, it's him, yo, son, over here. Like I did that, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, son, over here. You know what I'm saying? And I see you getting down. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? What you doing? You get down on your knees and you put your hands up. I'm like, yo, son. I'm like, oh shit.
You know
It's
why?
the police right there, yo.
I was just a troublesome kid trying to get back to my mama.
That shit was crazy, yo. You got
You
back
don't know.
somewhere, not to your mama. You got back to the goddamn courthouse or the goddamn
Is that
jail.
when we got on probation?
We got, yeah. The niggas was trying to get us YDC and all that shit. And,
Hold on. Is that when we had that pregnant woman that was our probation
yes,
officer?
yes,
That was that time?
Yes. You know what was crazy? I remember one time I went to the PO office.
No, how old were we? Like,
I told you, like, yo, son, I was
12,
like 13,
13.
14. You had to been like 12, 13. You know?
those were fun times.
Yeah, fun times.
But what happened?
Like, I remember one day we had bought a £1/4, you know?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were just fucked up. We were high as shit, smoking so much weed, and we were selling weed and joinking niggas and running through the school with ounces and by the police. I mean, one day I went to see my PO, and my PO was out because, like you said, she was pregnant. Like, let's say she was giving birth or dropping
That was your
a baby.
PO or that was our
both
PO?
But just one day I had to go out there and see the PO.
She was pregnant as a
She was
motherfucker.
pregnant as a motherfucker. And my assumption is she was dropping the baby at that point, and it had this other PO lady. She was fine as shit. She was definitely right.
I don't know if I seen
Mean as fuck.
A word.
Son, that bitch was no fucking joke, but she was right. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
She was tripping because our PO never made us take piss tests. This bitch had me go back there to take a piss test.
At 13?
Son,
bitch
son.
tripping.
Dude, I'm over here trying to take a piss test. This bitch was in the stall with me. I almost was like,
Oh,
yo, son,
shit.
I got a piss in your mouth. What we doing over
Facts.
here? Goddamn. Son, it was fucking crazy. I'm like, yo, can I
Yeah.
get some privacy?
Yeah.
One day, yo, son, that day, I had dropped like a nickel bag out of my pocket when it fell on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a slow-mo moment. Like, it was like it dropped, and it was like everything dropped.
She was
You know what I
black or
mean?
white?
She was black. She was fine as hell.
Okay.
And it just dropped, and that shit hit the floor, and we just looked at each other for a second, and I put my foot on that shit. That bitch grabbed my foot and like flipped my ass over.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? She took me to the bathroom. She literally kind of put my dick out to pee right then and there. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Facts.
For real, yo.
Facts.
The only reason I can get locked up is because, you know what I'm saying, you're just a minor and...
Slap on the wrist.
But because, you know, the PO, the pregnant lady who's dropping the baby, like, I guess they must have told her what was what. And she must just feel bad. But, you know, like, why the fuck should I be locked up for goddamn weed, yo? Get out of here.
Facts.
I mean, maybe I should get locked up for lighting a house on fire or breaking a house or running from the police.
Yeah, something else, like breaking niggas' jaws.
Not for fucking weed. Like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I get you. You could lock me up for all the other stuff, but you didn't have the other stuff. So get out of here, yo.
Facts.
Yo,
you know what? I'm gonna say this again, mama. And you know, I know it was hard, you know, raising 7 kids, 5 boys, you know, and niggas getting locked up and doing a whole bunch of shit, and you gotta work 3-4 jobs. You know what I mean? But you did your best, and guess what? From the best you did, you made us.
Yeah.
And you know, don't look at like, yo, like, damn, I got 2 kids wearing masks on their face. But look, we here, mama, and we appreciate you, and you did your best, and we doing our best, and you know, we gotta goddamn give you your goddamn round of applause. Hey, you know what? Give a round of applause to our mama.
To mama.
To mama.
To Ski Masking, it's him, mama.
HouseOfGiantsPodcast. You know, and you know what? What I want to do is I want to make some noise for my dad too.
Thank you, because that's exactly what I was feeling.
I know.
I'm gonna be honest with
you. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's exactly what I was feeling.
I know. And if my brothers thought about my dad, I want to make a little bit more noise for him. Damn, that's not it. I'm so fucked up. Wait.
Dude,
No,
can I press the fucking
this
button?
one. It's this one.
I'm about to press the button. Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Cause that's where he was at. You know what I'm saying? That's where he was at. Real niggas do real teams.
Got stories, but I don't know, kids. It's a little too raw for y'all.
It's a little too raw because niggas.
Raw, you know what I mean? Ski mask is a little too raw. I don't even gotta get there with it. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But I remember like being a kid, nigga. We ain't get in school until I ain't jumping. The first time I went to school, nigga, I was in 3rd grade, bro.
Son, we never finished the grade. You realize
but the first time we ever went to school, what grade you went in?
Yeah, you was in 3rd, I was in 4th, and mind you, we never finished the grade.
Hell
Ever.
no.
Ever.
Never. But guess what? We finished cups. Give a round of applause for niggas that finished cups.
It's so ridiculous, yo. We finished cups. All right, yeah, we finished cups, y'all. What the hell? You're so stupid. That's so sorry.
Yeah. So we finished shit. We ain't finished the grade, but we finished the cups. You know what I'm saying? We be doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I be trying to tell my kids, I'm like, yo, bro, y'all little niggas is lucky, bro.
They don't know, yo.
Yeah, like, nigga, y'all got your mom and your dad.
They don't know, yo.
Well, you got the best of both
I mean,
worlds.
besides the mom and the dad, like, these new kids, they just don't get it, yo. Like, they have choices of food.
Oh, shit. Nigga.
I mean, maybe I sound like
what
a
we had,
psycho
lentil
to
beans,
say that. No,
black
nigga,
beans.
not at all. Not at all. You know what we had?
What?
Fucking imagination.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Nigga, man, give a round of applause for imagination. Imagination.
Fucking A, yo.
Facts, yo.
God damn, yo.
Yo, we had some good ass imaginations though.
That shit was whack.
That shit. We used to imagine some good shit.
I imagine some good shit, but I'd rather not imagine that.
But now we get older, so now the imagination of mac and cheese, I eat that shit.
You know, son, it comes to realization. That shit's crazy, yo.
But then, I don't know what's better now, eating mac and cheese or imagination.
You talking about back in the day?
Yeah.
Here's a fucking story. Here's a story. Like, son, we were like, I'm assuming I was like 11. I must have been like 11 years old. And we went to we was just out and about. We were young as fuck. And it was like some white ball, for a lack of a better word. And then it was like some white people, and it was like dumb racist. It was crazy. It was like, you know what I mean? We ain't got no black people.
Let me say this. We ain't got no problem against Caucasian people, white people. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. You got to say that shit. It's fucking Mike. You got to say that.
One more. Give a round of applause to the white people that like black people and the black people that like white people at times when we like each other. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, you had to do that. You got me feeling like something by story, yo.
No.
All right, niggas was racist as fuck. Yo, niggas was out here in the bush. This nigga was like 10 or 11 years old. This nigga had like the goddamn sharpshooter. Son, I'm talking about this man had to have been like 300 yards away with the BB gun, a handgun CO2 pump BB gun. That shit did not have a scope or anything. And you was like, yo, so far away. It was insane. Didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You pulled that trigger, you shot that shot, and I just heard this person scream out.
Run over for the nigga that scream out.
All I heard was, ah! I can't keep going.
You are listening to House of Giants Podcast.